Hey guys, Exo Vendetta here. Today, this is going to be the first video for my discussion series on my channel. Basically is where I talk about basically anything really that I want to, and you know, you guys can always leave in the comments how you feel or your ideas or opinions on the subject or whatever I'm talking about. Yeah, today we're going to be talking about what well, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Yeah, what I want in Fallout 4. Yeah, sorry, I had to check my phone real quick. Actually, I made a list in my notes, really, of ideas and things that I really do want. And, you know, I was just wanting to share them with you. Let's start off with massive open world. The thing I want to start off with that is because, of course, we know it's going to be open world. That's just Fallout how it is in general. Yes, I know, people, I know. I played Fallout 3, New Vegas, all that. Yeah, mumbo jumbo. Yes, I know how the open world idea is when it comes to Fallout. Yes, I know, but what I was wanting is I want it to be even bigger than, you know, Elder Scrolls Online. I want it to be bigger than the Fallout 3 or New Vegas world. I want it to be massive, you know? That would be really crazy, where you can go in like skyscrapers and cities, and like I want the world to be really immersive, basically. I mean, it has been ever since Fallout 3, but I mean, I want it to just be jaw-dropping, like wow. You know what I mean? Like, I want it to be something that people will talk about. Which, you know, of course, it's already something to talk about. But, I mean, if the world was really massive, you know, and it was just really, like, you know, jaw-dropping, like, oh my god, this is too big. I want it to be that big. Like, where people actually have to say, literally, it's too big. That is what I want. Why? I don't know. I'm different from other gamers. Some gamers would probably be like, oh, that's too much. No, I don't want that. I just want it to be about Fallout 3, like, which is cool, you know, because Fallout 3 is a perfect size, you know. So is Vegas. They both had their tendencies, you know. Fallout 3, I think, had a darker atmosphere is what I liked, but New Vegas is, New Vegas, the desert look of it, I felt like looked really good on a post-apocalyptic world, you know. I felt like the little wasteland, you know, little desert thing looked really good, and I think it just fit the whole dynamic idea of what New Vegas would look like after an apocalyptic, you know, event, and especially after nuclear war, of course, you know. But yeah, I think that that'd be fucking awesome. I mean, wouldn't you guys think? I mean, think about it. A big-ass world with the dark atmosphere and the skies of Fallout 3 with the landscape of New Vegas. Hey, that'd be pretty cool. Like a darker side of New Vegas. Except it's not Vegas. It's Boston, of course. But you know what I mean. And from there, I want to move on to my second thing that I want. Easier customization on clothing. What I mean by that is, we've seen in the, you know, the footage from Fallout 4 that they're going to make all kinds of customizations with weapons, even living abilities and all of that. And that's great. Honestly, I would rather have that anyway. But something I just thought that I would bring up is because, you know how normally you just put on an outfit and boom, you'd have pants, a shirt, and everything for one outfit. I think it'd be pretty cool to have like a t-shirt, pants, shoes, more different optional things where you could mix match, you know, like a Raider helmet, you know, with like chest plating of, you know, Caesar's Legion, and then Brotherhood's, you know, knee pads. Like, you know, mix it up a little bit. Like, I feel like the customization was cool for everything, but that they didn't bring much up on about, you know, the clothing styles, the designs, you know. I hope they don't just, you know, or at least have upgraded things where you turn cloth into like armor and shit, and like you can upgrade like that, you know, like how Skyrim or Elder Scrolls, you can, like, you know, build your own armor. Like, wouldn't it be cool if you could build your own armor or, you know, clothing, make your own clothing in Fallout? That'd be pretty cool, you know. I mean, kind of. But anyways, but yeah, I hope they do a little customization here and there with the whole outfit mumbo jumbo, because, you know, I feel like it was too simple and basic in Fallout 3 and everything. Like, you just slipped on a doctor's, you know, or a scientist jacket. You just had the pants, boots, shirt, everything, and then you had glasses, I guess you could put on, but that really don't count, because if you think about it, I feel like in apocalyptic universe, I'm sorry if I can't speak right, I'm trying to work on that, but anyways, I just feel like, you know, it'd be just amazing if, you know, you could put on a jacket with a different outfit under the scientist jacket. That would be pretty cool. But that's just a little minor thing I was wanting. On to a bigger thing I was actually wanting is actually saying your name. And what I mean by that is the characters actually say your name. Like, I want them to, you know, really say your name to where it feels more realistic. Like, if your name is Joe, for me example, my name is Joe. Yeah, you know, I want my name to be in the game, like, or if my girlfriend plays Fallout, Regina, I want that name to be in the game, and them actually reply back, Regina, you know, or Joe. Like, that would be amazing, and that would be some new next-gen type stuff right there. I feel like not many, I've never played a game, I think, that actually has said your name, actually, and if I have, I've probably forgotten, because every game that I remember playing, or I recall at least, I never really did hear nobody say my name. Like, you just see your name and they'd say, well, interesting. You know, it's like there was nothing there. And I didn't really, you know, like that. I would think it'd be pretty cool if my name was actually said in the game. You know, you could play around with the game sometimes. Like, you could call yourself Dickhead, and then the guy'd be like, hey, Dickhead, in the game. Like, I don't know. Well, that's not really funny if I'm being called a dickhead, but it's funny because you get the idea, you know. You can just name yourself anything, okay? I know I don't give much thinking into my ideas or examples, but trust me, when I do, oh shit, but when I do, I actually do got some good ideas, you know what I mean? But yeah, that's just how I feel though about that. I really want them to say your name, because I feel like that would be really, that'd be really cool. The next thing I think I'm gonna bring up is compatible with Morpheus, and what I mean by that is I really want, like, cause see, I have a PS4, so I'm PlayStation all the way, and I do like PC as well. I don't have one at the moment, but soon I will get one, and I will let you guys know. But anyways, until that moment, really the thing that I wanted to bring up was compatible with the Morpheus. And what I mean by that is, of course, we all know about the Sony making the Morpheus for, you know, PS4. And, you know, it's just a really iconic, eye-opening, you know, piece of technology. Like, it really does put you in this 3D real universe where you can play a game and look behind you and actually see the game and everything, and like, you can live in the atmosphere of the game. And that's what I loved most of all, is the fact, and just the simple, yeah, it's a simple fact actually, it would be better with the Morpheus. I mean, come on, who wouldn't want that? I mean, you're telling me you're a gamer and you wouldn't like to play a game like Fallout 4 with the Morpheus? Come on now. Like, obviously the Morpheus will definitely and would definitely enhance the game's rep for a lot of gamers, because there's a lot of gamers out there that you know, just like the Oculus Rift, for example, when that came out, a lot of gamers were interested in that, you know. And I just feel like that's the future of gaming, is that virtual headset that you'll wear. You know, that's a piece of the future of gaming, which is a large step in actually the future of gaming. But you know, I feel like the Morpheus would be great if, when it came out, they said it was compatible with Fallout 4. Because I think I did hear that the Morpheus won't be compatible with every game. But if I got that incorrect and my information was wrong, I apologize, and correct me in the comments. But yeah, that's why I just put that just in case. That's why I put that little in this video, that little thing. Because I wanted to make sure people got my point across when I say that I want it to be compatible. Because just in case it isn't, that'd be pretty stupid. but I'm pretty sure it will. It has to be. It has to be done. I'm sorry, people. It has to be. And leave a like on this video if you agree. But anyways, on to the next thing. I want to be also. I want to be very honest with everyone about the share play thing. I honestly, because just like Advanced Warfare, when that wasn't share playable, I want Fallout 4 to be share played. But not so people can play it, just so I can show off to my friends and show them how cool it is. Because you know some friends that you have, I mean, not every gamer likes Fallout, let's be honest. Just like not every gamer likes, you know, sports games or Call of Duty and Battlefield or fighter games. Not a lot of gamers like horror games, you know? Those scary ones that jump your bones and make you poop yourself. Well, anyways, I'm sorry, I said too much on that one. Anyways, yeah, you know, let's be honest and realistic about this. I feel like SharePlay will show a lot of gamers, you know, that they don't even have to buy the game. That, you know, you can just let your friend try it out and or see it and just show him all kinds of cool features that the game really holds and what it looks like on the PS4, Xbox, well, Xbox One. I think you can do some type of SharePlay feature. I think you can do that type of thing on there. I'm not for sure. Like I said, I don't know much about Xbox. But I know this game will be great on either console, so no hate, just love. Anyways, yeah, you know, I just feel like, you know, I think it'd be really cool to show a lot of my friends that are gamers just like me, but aren't a fan of the Fallout or Elder Scrolls franchise. I think it'd be pretty freaking cool to show them what it is capable of and what it looks like. I think for one thing for sure that they would actually fall in love with it if they gave it a shot. But I think SharePlay would be the first stepping stone into showing them what it would be like without them even having to waste their money, you know? And I feel like any true gamer would understand where I'm coming from and agree with me. But yeah, you know, that's just that for now, really. SharePlay, definitely that should be okay. Bethesda should definitely give the okay for that. The sixth thing I wanted to talk about. That's about this. Yeah, that's the sixth thing. Oh my gosh. The next thing I want to talk about is story. The story. Now we all know Fallout is a great open world game where you can do basically what you want. That's just the half of it though. The other half is it's also a great game because of its story. The game is all about story. We know this. It's not about multiplayer. It's not about, hey buddy, who has the best, you know, score on the, you know, scoreboard. No, there's no leaderboards. There's no multiplayer. I love that about Fallout, and that's one thing I want to talk about: the storyline. That's what kept Fallout alive. That's what kept it unique and different from other franchises like Call of Duty and, you know, Mortal Kombat. You know. NBA 2K or Madden, you know, it's literally its own type of genre, and we can all agree on this, really. If we're a true fan of Fallout, we true fans know this more than anyone. Fallout is definitely its own brand of type of gaming. It's not just an open world game, it's an open world game that's just meant for your satisfaction, not your friends, not a scoreboard to rep, nothing. And the storyline, I want it to be rich. Now, I want it to be great. And I understand we've seen at, you know, E3 and the conference with Bethesda how they talked about the whole storyline thing where you, 200 years into the future, you know, you're in this world and, you know, you're just there. Basically, you know, you're there. And you're just basically, I guess your wife, it didn't explain what happened to her, if she died or anything, but it'd be cool if there was some twists along the gameplay of the storyline that actually you find out that she's either alive or maybe you could bring her back to life in some weird fucked up way, you know, like those experiments in those Fallout shelters, you know, that you'd go and explore in Fallout 3 or New Vegas, you know. Yeah, you know, just like those. There was failed experiments there. Like, what if there was like some type of way you could bring her back? Or what if she did live and she escaped too and you gotta find her? Like something like in Fallout 3 we had to chase your dad, but now in this one you have to chase your woman, you know? That would be crazy. But that would be kind of cool, you know? You could reminisce on the days when you used to play Fallout 3 and you was a kid chasing around daddy. Now you're chasing around mommy. Well, that doesn't make sense because you wouldn't fuck your mom. And That's his wife. Alright, I'm gonna stop there. I'm going to. Anyways, you know, I just feel like personally that the story, I want it to be, it doesn't have to be different, is what I mean, basically, guys. It could be the same or similar. I just want it to be good, you know. I don't want it to just be like, oh, you're surviving the wasteland, that's cool, and you're just building a, you know, a house and trying to settle down in a big ass land where you just do jobs for people. Like, that's just too basic and simple. Like, yeah, that's great and iconic for Fallout, of course, because that's what Fallout's a lot about, you know. A lot of it's about, you know, just exploring, and not just the exploration, but even just, you know, meeting people, making friends, getting groups together, you know. There's a lot of things that make Fallout, making it Fallout in general, making it what it is. Yeah, I want the story to just basically, you know, be good, you know. I don't want them to just show what they did at that conference and just say, oh, well, that's the story. You just go 200 years into the future, your robot lives, and there you are, you know, building civilization back. Yeah, that's cool. But I want it to be more than that. I want it to be more in depth. Maybe it doesn't even have to do nothing with it. Sorry. Pardon me. It doesn't have to have nothing to do with his wife. It could have something to do totally different with that. It could have something to do with just, you know, building back civilization, like, you know, getting civilization together by creating towns, rebuilding, literally rebuilding, you know, places and homes, and nurturing and taking care of others, you know. I just feel like it would be really, really great if, you know, they did something with the storyline than what they've shown at E3 or the conference, I mean, whatever. You know, I just feel like they should definitely do something with the storyline. But anyways, going on too long with that, I want to talk about now, honestly, this is an optional thing. I want there to be either weather change or keep that dark atmosphere from Fallout 3, because like I said, New Vegas was cool with the desert and all of that, but you know, I feel like even Fallout New Vegas wasn't really as interesting to explore as Fallout 3, just because in general I felt like Fallout 3 had so many iconic monuments there, you know, and I felt like, but then again, it was DC, you know, capital. I don't know, you know, I mean, New Vegas was cool, you know, I mean, it was. I did enjoy it. I fell in love with it just as much as Fallout 3, but I've always preferred Fallout 3's environment, atmosphere, world in general. I felt like there was more exploration, more locations. I just feel that way. Maybe there was more in Fallout New Vegas, you know? Because I know there's, I know the fan base has kind of, you know, categorized itself. You know, there's Fallout New Vegas fans, Fallout 3 fans. In general, we're all Fallout fans, right, of course, but there is some out there that difference the two and make them separate games. People consider New Vegas better than Fallout 3, and some find Fallout 3 better than New Vegas. You know, that's just how it is. I'm one of those people that agree that Fallout 3 is better than New Vegas, you know. It's each their own. It just depends on what you like. I feel like, personally, Fallout 3, you know, made a more interesting, you know, an appealing world to explore, as to where New Vegas was a world where I love to explore as well, but it didn't make itself exploring, you know, entertaining, you know. It made itself, you know, interesting to explore, but not enough. It didn't keep my attention. Plus, because of the simple fact that you could level up so quick to level 30, and then after that, that was like reaching the highest peak. And even if you could go higher, it's like, I feel like Fallout 3's reward system was a lot better, and leveling up system was a lot more organized. But, and categorized, of course. But, anyways, yeah, that's not what I'm talking about. Not the leveling up system or anything. But yeah, the dark atmosphere of Fallout 3, or weather change. I feel like it should rain, be cloudy, and sometimes be sunny. All I've seen in that, gameplay was just a sunny day, you know? And that was cool, but I don't want it to be sunny all the time. I want there to be change in the weather, or at least it was maybe just showing the sun, but maybe the clouds will go over sometimes and create that dark gray atmosphere that Fallout 3 always had, that I craved so badly, you know. And that's one thing I wanted to talk about too, you know, just the weather in general. Like, I want the looks of Fallout 3, or just the weather change of like how they did with Skyrim, how it would storm and then it'd be cloudy, and then there'd be days where it was like, you know, bright and fun and sunny, you know. Like, I want the change to actually be there, or I want the world to actually be dark and dim, because I think Fallout 3 really captured that ideal post-apocalyptic world. And you know, that's just how I feel, you know. But that's just me, you know. Basically, that's all I wanted to talk about today. If you guys have anything that you would like to have in Fallout 4, you would like to see in Fallout 4, leave it in the comments below, you know, and tell me what you think should be in Fallout 4. And leave a like if you want more discussion videos, and leave a like definitely if you agree with anything that I've said. Yeah, that's basically all that there is for this video. As always, I hope you enjoyed, and XO out.